We will have all the coverage post-game here from everybody, but Michael's going to take us to how we got to this place.
Yeah, Lakers had not lost back-to-back playoff games this season, and they were determined not to do that in Game 4. Let's show you what happened. There was LeBron paying homage to Kobe before the game with that T-shirt. And there's Goran Dragic, out for a third straight game with a foot. So as Kenny said, they had Bam back, but their other starter, Dragic, still not able to go. But there is Bam after missing games 2 and 3, and early on, a little isolation play for Anthony Davis. They're like, all right, let's see what he can do. All right, that's pretty good. Good defense there. And then leads to a transition opportunity the other way. And what's he do? Oh, he finishes. Okay, Bam, we see you running the floor. And then later, Jimmy Butler coming off that 40-point triple-double, just the third player ever in NBA Finals history to do that, all the way to the glass, under Dwight Howard more than over him. Nonetheless, gets the bucket and the fouls. And here, double team coming real quickly, no surprise, and that leads to a bad pass from Duncan Robinson. And then LeBron just so disrespectful to Tyler Hero. A little bit of a flop there from Tyler, but still, LeBron's like, you know I'm the king, right? Let's go to the second quarter. Heat up 2. Adebayo.
Nice.
Markieff Morris and 1 up 4. Then LeBron, oh my goodness. Dude, he's 35 years old. He's been in the league ever and still doing plays like that. It's still remarkable. I don't think we appreciate it enough. And there's Bam off the Butler miss. Rebound, putting it back up. And that's over LeBron. Heat with a 4-point advantage. Rondo, AD. How about them Wildcats? LeBron's like, all right, I like this. So the Lakers had a 2-point lead at the break. Third quarter, how would the Heat respond? Speaking of Wildcats, Hero. Oh, my, what? I need to see that one more time. I don't think a floater's a strong enough word for that one. Hero, the rookie, had 21 in this game. A star in the making. Then LeBron, from the logo, Jerry West approved. Lakers regain the lead 55-54. LeBron from AD. Eric Spoelstra's like, yo, we need a timeout because that was a 7-0 LA run. And LeBron, top of the key. Don't matter who's guarding him. Lakers lead by 5 going to the fourth. 55-0 this season when leading after 3 quarters. Could they extend it? Here's LeBron working the post-game against Jimmy Butler. Fadeaway, bucket. It's a 6-point advantage. But here come the Heat. Robinson trying to beat the shot clock and banks it in for 3. Come on now, but the Heat are down just 2. Very next possession, Jimmy Butler. We're tied at 83. LeBron splits the double team, saw it coming, and finishes with the left hand and 1. He made the free throw to give LA another 3-point advantage. Less than 4 to go. Heat down 5. Hero. How did he make that shot? That's a ridiculous angle, but he is not afraid of the moment. 3 minutes to go. After Jimmy Butler missed 3, LeBron finds KCP in the corner. He had 8 assists in this game. Lakers were 0 for 9 from 3 to start the fourth quarter until he made that one. And then that's Bam beating the shot clock. He banks it in, but he didn't get it off. And that was huge because the Lakers would come back, KCP again, and then Butler to Jay Crowder. Okay, that's a 3, still a 4-point game, minute and a half to go, but you got to stop the ball. You can't let it get to the rim. Rondo, easy possession there. And then AD. Didn't play great in game 3. Game 4, different story. As he gets over 20 points, LeBron goes for 28, 12, and 8. Lakers win it by 6, and now they have a 3-1.
PTI fame, the one and only Mike Wilbon, and the Hall of Fame himself, the greatest point guard that has ever lived, the 5-time champion with the Los Angeles Lakers, Irvin Magic Johnson. Appreciate you being here, my man. Let's get right to it, fellas. You heard that Bam Adebayo will play. Goran Dragic is a game-time decision. Wilbon, you first. Your thoughts?
This is about as good a news as a Miami Heat could get. I mean, game-time decision means there's still hope that Dragic will play. And for people who think, oh, Dragic is sort of just a third wheel, Dragic is averaging 20 points a game in the playoffs. And getting Bam back is necessary. Look, Jimmy Butler may be able to do this again, but he's on lists where guys have done it once we're sitting next to a person who had what I think is the greatest finals game ever.
42.
How many of those? But you can't ask somebody to come back and do it the very next time. Magic closed out a series with his.
Yes.
But Bam, they need productivity. If not prolific numbers, productivity, right, Irvin?
Right, because what he brings, last series he averaged 21 points and about 11 rebounds, right? So now the defense gets better with Miami Heat. Just think about this. In the first two games, the Lakers played more physical. They played better defense than Miami. Game 3, Miami Heat was more physical, and they played better defense. Now they're getting Bam back. That means their defense gets better, and they become a physical team.
Magic, let's stay right there with Bam. Because Bam is returning, what should we expect to see from Anthony Davis? Because in Game 3, without Bam Adebayo on the court, he seemed non-existent, basically.
Well, Anthony Davis last game in Game 3, he caught the ball on the wing so much they double-teamed him every single time. If I'm Anthony Davis, I'm going to try to get in the low post. And even if the double team comes, I can shoot over top of the double team. But Anthony Davis turned the ball over so much in the first quarter, the Lakers never got in rhythm. They never got in sync until the second half of the game. They turned it over 20 times. They took 42 threes. You can't do that. The Lakers are not a great shooting team. Now, they can hit them when they're rolling. So what I expect tonight is pump fake if you got an open three and drive it to the basket. And then don't turn the basketball over. And the king must control the tempo. Jimmy Butler controlled the tempo in Game 3.
I know you both, and I'm going to ask you this next question, sticking with the Lakers, Irvin Magic Johnson. On behalf of both Mike Wilbon and myself, I'm going to ask you this question. We're watching the Los Angeles Lakers right now in these NBA Finals, 2 victories away from a championship, the 17th in franchise history. Somebody was the architect of this to some degree. He was the president of basketball operations before abruptly resigning. That would happen to be you. How are you feeling watching these Los Angeles Lakers? LeBron James is here, came here under your watch. We knew you were after Anthony Davis. That was his arrival was imminent. So this is what it's about. How are you feeling watching these guys?